What is the worst job I've ever had? Thanks for asking. I'd love to tell you about that. I'd have to say the worst job I've ever had is the one I had for 5.5 minutes when I was 19. I had applied to this place called Eastside Mario's. I was in Rhode Island, and I thought it was really cool because it had a fake Brooklyn Bridge in it, and it was meant to look like Little Italy in New York, although I had never been to New York at the time, so I was just assuming. But it was really cool and themed. I was hired as a hostess, and I was very excited because I thought this was going to be my foray into the illustrious food service industry. I was going to charm them with my wit and, I don't know, amazingness to get them to make me a server at some point, which is where the big money is. So on my first day, I walk in and I'm holding a sweater because it's just a little bit chilly outside, and my purse. And I walk up to the hostess and I say, "Hi, I'm Jen. Today's my first day. I'm just starting." And she said, "Great. That's table 1 through 10. That's table 11 through 20. Here are 5 menus. Call out Robertson, party of 5, and seat them at table 14. I don't know how she thought it would be appropriate for me to be finding table 14 on my own while holding my sweater and my purse, but she did. And I looked her directly in the eyeballs after being in that place for 4.5 minutes, and I might be exaggerating. It might have been 2 minutes. And I said, "You know what? I don't think this job is for me." I was super nervous and super disappointed, and I don't know on what planet, an employee shows up for their first day and you don't even show them like where to put their stuff or give them a tour of the back or allow them to just like watch you do the job for like 10 minutes. But that was the worst job I've ever had. And I've had a lot of jobs. Just for context, I was a nanny, and once I had baby poop in my hair. And that job was better than the Eastside Mario job. What's the worst job you've ever had? Let's trade stories. What you got?